me Vidhya Narayanan, who's an amazing photographer. Let's give her a big round of applause.
Thank you.
Welcome to India Talks. We're happy to have you here. And well, now let's talk about your photos. You've taken some pretty amazing photos. When did you start taking pictures like this?
Some 3 years back.
3 years ago?
Yeah.
That's it?
It was not a very long time ago. I started in 2009.
So I mean, I'm talking about some real hardcore National Geographic status photos, not like just I'm going to take a photo of my little food, my dessert, and the whole Instagram thing. What do you think of Instagram, by the way? Because
it's pretty cool.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Usually
because
photographers think Instagram is like the scum of the earth because it's undermining photography.
It's not like that. See, my camera is like 6 pounds. My tripod is like 9 pounds.
Goodness.
So I just cannot carry it.
I'm sure you have some pretty nice muscles carrying those.
I wish I had. Like Bima. I have to show it like this.
I know.
But I got used to it. It was very difficult at the beginning. Now I'm just carrying it like a baby.
So does the camera go with you everywhere?
No, not everywhere. If I have specific plan, if I'm going to the field for specific reason, or if I'm looking for a specific bird, if I'm sure that I get some good shots, I'll go with complete gear.
Well, now that you mention it, so you take photographs of nature.
Yeah.
Nature for the most part.
Nature.
Not really portraits or people. Oh, that's one of your black-crowned night heron. Wow.
This was taken in Jamaica Bay.
Jamaica
Bay. Close to your place.
I've been to Jamaica Bay. I actually did a college assignment there. I think my first semester of college, my professor wanted us to go to Jamaica Bay. It was environmental science. So he wanted us to actually see birds. What time did you take that photo, by the way?
Summer.
What time of the day?
Time of the day, it's 3:30 in the afternoon.
Oh, see, that's... how did you do that? So I went in the fall, and our professor
like I had to
said,
walk all the way in the woods with tons of mosquitoes all over me, with bug repellents, of course. And I covered my head, everything I possibly. And then we went inside Jamaica Bay East Pond. And they have a small hide, because without disturbing the birds, you can just put your camera inside the hide, and then you can photograph them. Because if they know you're there, they're going to move away.
Go away.
That's a problem actually. They're so small, very active. They keep moving. Your camera is pretty heavy. You can't keep moving with that gear. So we'll have to be patient.
At the right time.
Right.
Yeah.
No, it never happened to me. In the right place at the right time.
No, of course it's happened to you. You've got all these beautiful
I waited
pictures.
for like whole day for this guy. It's a juvenile. It's not an adult.
Oh,
It's not an adult. It's a juvenile.
Is that an adult?
This is an adult.
That's an adult.
The thing is, like, he has only 1 feet. Can you see that?
I see that.
Yeah.
What happened to his other foot?
I don't know.
Oh, I guess you don't know the backstory.
I didn't do anything
I'm
with him.
asking as though the bird is your pet or something.
He was alone. He was
alone?
all the other birds, they were harassing him.
Oh, that's so sad.
Yeah, it was very difficult for him to take off.
Have you learned how to speak to birds by this point?
No.
No,
But I can understand them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, that's how you're able to
Because we have to anticipate their action, when they're going to take off, when they're going to land, are they going to dive, or they're going to come out. The more we observe, I can say something, like what they're going to do next. So depending on that action only, I can set my camera, everything ready to take the photograph. Because all these shots was taken in less than a minute.
Wow,
this
yeah,
green
it's
bee
not
eater,
like they sit there and pose for you.
No, they don't.
You either
It's
take
like
it or you miss
less
it.
than a minute. Yeah, you take it or you miss it. And then the next opportunity, you might not even get it. This is the green bee eater. This is in suburbs of Hyderabad.
Is it eating a bee?
It's eating a bee.
It's so adorable. Oh my God, how long did you wait for that?
Not so long for this particular photograph. So it's like an
What's your definition of not so long? Because we were having a conversation off camera, and you said 5 hours. I don't wait for anything for 5 hours. I definitely don't.
Maybe 2 hours.
Okay.
2 hours is not so long for me.
That's doable.
If I say it's too long, maybe it's a whole day.
My gosh.
From
so
sunrise
do
to
you
sunset.
particularly go out looking for these birds,
Yeah.
or do you just happen to see them?
No, I go specifically to see them.
God. Ooh,
because we've been getting reports. I mean, I've been the member of eBirds NYC and a lot of subscription groups. So every birder in the world, if they see a bird, they'll update the statistics.
So if there are bird sightings around here or around
in
wherever
New
you
York,
are,
depending on the location where we live, we follow the records. So they'll keep updating it. So if I see something interesting that I don't have a photograph of, I'll immediately go to the field. And then, as you said, it's going to take very long. So you'll have to wait, and you'll have to take a round, so many rounds. We'll pack a lunch, take a water bottle, the gear. If I'm pretty confident, I'll take the gear, or I'll just take the binoculars. So just to make sure the bird is there, and then I'll have to go again in a pretty good light. It's a red-tailed hawk in Central Park.
Oh, wow! They have those birds in Central Park? I only see pigeons.
Tons of birds, more than 200 species of birds in Central Park.
What?
You have
Where
to
are they
go
all
during
hiding?
migration. If you go in spring or fall, you can see tons of birds in Central Park. If you go in summer,
goodness.
it's hard to see them.
Wow!
We go to bird walks in Central Park every spring and every
Is
fall.
it at like the crack of dawn? I'm never up at the crack of dawn.
Spring
It's at
is the
crack of
best
dawn.
time to see birds because they'll be migrating.
See, you snooze, you lose. This is what happens. I try to sleep until late and I see pigeons everywhere, and I hate pigeons. Do you have any beautiful photographs of pigeons that are actually flattering?
I do, but not today.
Oh, and this is the hummingbird you wanted to
this
tell
is the
us about.
hummingbird. This
Wow!
was
So it's actually sucking the nectar out of
nectar.
that.
This was taken in a very interesting place. It's outside Museum of Natural History in New York.
Did it escape from the museum?
No.
Oops.
It wasn't supposed to be there. It was just left behind after migration, or he got lost, or
It's an Ice Age story.
maybe his GPS
he
is
also
not
has
working.
Sid the Sloth and Manny the Mammoth with him. Oh my God.
Maybe his GPS is not working. So he was just there. I mean, he's been there for more than 2 months.
And that was the right place, right time. You just took the...
Yeah. But the light was very low on that day. This photograph was taken on a winter evening at 4:30.
Is that a
very low
rare
light.
time?
I'm sorry?
Is that a rare time to take pictures? Yeah.
Because the light is too low, and
But
your
the photograph is
camera,
beautiful.
it cannot handle that it's a very low light. So for the picture to be perfect, light is very important. That's why we always go in dawn.
Oh,
or
because
dusk.
you have optimal lighting.
Yeah, because we don't
see.
choose afternoon because the light is pretty harsh and you see all the shadows. Just like us,
Right,
if you want to take a picture of a portrait of a person, we don't shoot in midday because all these shadows and eyes and nose, everything, it'll make the person look ugly.
Oh.
Because you can't
I'm
see
never going out in midday, ever. I don't want to look ugly.
So if you have a very soft light, you can see all the features, and it's very pleasant to.
And there's the beautiful peacock.
One of my favorites.
My goodness.
This was taken in India.
This doesn't even look real. It's
The
amazing.
very coincidences. This was taken on Indian Independence Day, August 15th.
See,
Indian
right place,
National
right
Bird.
time.
That's the right place at the right time.
How long did you wait for that?
Not so long.
Not very
Maybe
long.
2.5 hours for this
That's not
bird.
very long.
That's not very long because it was almost overcast. He was in full plumage.
Yeah.
He was dancing.
It's very rare to see
It's
a
very
peacock
rare
do
to see
that.
a peacock do
I've
that.
definitely been to zoos several times, and peacocks generally just walk around. They don't really do that whole dance thing. They've
Yeah,
got to be in a real good mood for that.
It's not. Yeah, they should be in a really good mood to do that. It's so amazing to see them. The millions of colors, and they have very intricate colors and patterns.
And you've captured all of that in that photograph. And speaking of that photograph, it's going to be on a magazine
yeah,
soon?
Calliope magazine, March 2013 issue.
Okay, so where can viewers find out more about this?
That I'll get a copy of that. Maybe they can Google it, and I'll update it in my website soon.
Okay, perfect. And your website is?
It's vidhyanarayanan.com.
Okay, and viewers can see more of your photographs there, right?
Yeah.
And do you have any exhibits or anything coming up soon?
No, not so soon. I'm just planning one, maybe in 2014.
Okay, excellent. So we'll have you back before then, right? Because we can't really miss this. This is really good stuff.
I'm working on 2 more books actually.
Oh, really?
Which will be released this year or in beginning of next year. The first one is Life in New York City, and it mostly showcases birds in New York City and travel and people. It's like everything, life in New York City with my perspective. The second book is Niagara Falls.
I love that place. It's absolutely
beautiful.
I mean, I've taken pictures on my iPhone that are clearly not nearly as good as yours, but still, the beauty of Niagara Falls is just
amazing.
Absolutely, yeah. So we'll look forward to hearing more about that, and viewers can obviously go to your website to keep updated. And so please do keep updated, and we'll have her back before she does anything big. So hopefully we'll have you back soon. Let's give her a big round of applause. Thank you.